YouTube, Shoutmon here with a review of the Digimon Fusion Transforming Digi-Fusion Loaders. Now we have one in the red and blue colors for Team Fusion Fighters and Team Blue Flare respectively. And while back in the original Digi-Fusion Loader review, we weren't really sure what these are, and then shortly after that we saw pictures from the UK Toy Fair, I believe, and then they popped up on ToyWiz. I picked these up for $14.99 each at my local Meijer store. It's a chain in the Midwest. So you might not be able to find these right away, but for those of you with Meijer stores, do check those out if you want to pick these up. Now, we weren't sure what these were, and we thought they might be some other form of Fusion Loader, and they are, obviously, but the transforming title is literal. They transform. It's actually kind of cool. We'll take a look at the Fusion Fighters one first. We got Shoutmon, Ballistamon, and Dorulumon hanging out up there on the screen. It fits comfortably in the hand. It's smaller than the other Fusion Loader and is shaped more like an actual Fusion Loader. I think the blue one ends up looking a little bit better because it's a little bit more rounded. But it's still kind of neat and, like I said, does fit in the hand well. Obviously, it makes no noise or anything. It's just a transforming figure. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Flip that up and around, and that will peg right in there. The arms will fold out from back here. And then these are the legs, obviously, and they will just simply fold over, and that is really it. Swing down his heads, and you're good to go. Now these are on a weirdly placed ball joint, so you can get a moderately okay level of movement there. Feet are on a swivel for transformation. Head is on a ball joint. The little shoulder heads do move a little bit. And these arms just go back and forth. It is on a ball joint, as you can see. But the way that the shoulders are designed and the arm is designed, there's no clearance for it to actually move in that direction. So here is our stubby, boxy Shoutmon x3, or Shoutmon X 3. And he's alright. He's got the same head issue the other Shoutmon toys have. That the eyes aren't colored in and they look all red and demonic. There we go. And really, I would be okay with it if it had an elbow joint, because the way that the hands are, you can't do anything except like this. That's all that you can do with it. And you got some movement in the foot, which is fine. I don't really demand a knee joint or anything, but given MetalGreymon, when we take a look at him, it would have been nice if Shoutmon could have had a elbow joint too. But from the back, it's obviously a mess. From the front, it's still a mess. But it serves its purpose, and it's kind of fun. We'll transform him back later on, but just repeat the process. It's not really a difficult thing to do. Now here is the Team Blue Flare Fusion Loader, our only available Fusion Loader of this color, since the Digi-Fusion Loader from before isn't available in blue yet. I don't know if they're ever going to release one. But as you can see, it's actually quite a bit better. MetalGreymon's a bit of a shell former, and so you end up with a very solid Fusion Loader, especially from the back, whereas you can see most of Shoutmon from the Fusion Fighters one. The Blue Flare one hides everything fairly well, sans the little knee pad things over there. So outside of that, it holds together pretty well too. Greymon, male Bergermon. Let's go ahead and pick up the transformation here. Really easy. You just split that apart, flip that around. These body pieces will swing down. Make sure you flip this up for the cannon. Those will flip apart. This will flip up to kind of solidify the chest a bit. This is a tail piece. You can see MetalGreymon's head down there. Feet will zip around. And that's kind of the basis of it. The arms will flip out from their little crevice here. I want to dig out MetalGreymon's red nails there. And there you go. He's a little bit weird. He's just weird. The tail obviously can go all the way back. In fact, it kind of clicks in place, but that makes him back heavy, and he just kind of falls. So you would have to set up MetalGreymon's head as a bracer if you wanted his tail to go back that far. He has no sort of hip swivel or any ball joint like that. Like I said, it is on a ball joint. These are all on ball joints. Ball and socket joints anyway, but they can't move that way. So as much as I want him to stand like an actual dinosaur, he can't, because that's just the way it is. Besides that, though, he's all right. He's, like I said, he just stands really stupid because that's not how he should stand, and he can't really go too far forward because those feet are stopped. He has no joint on his head, so he can't look up straight. But his arms do have quite a range of motion given how the ball joints are designed, plus the fact that they're on the wings. So the wings can go back quite a bit too. So you have a lot of movement in the hands and arms, plus he does have that joint that I wanted on the Shoutmon figure. So there we go. He's got a screen on his wings. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, so that about covers it for these. They do include cards. The Shoutmon one comes with Shoutmon Fusion ×4 DF009, while the MetalGreymon one comes with MetalGreymon, obviously, and it's DF35. Not going to bother showing off the sounds or anything like that since we've seen these ones multiple times. They make the same sounds in the Digi-Fusion Loader and the same appearance of the Digimon in the Fusion Fighters app. So nothing really new besides some pretty spiffy artwork. So instead of doing a B-roll, I'm just going to transform these back while I talk. They're weird, to say the least. I think kids will probably like them, especially if they like Transformers or something like that. But at $14.99, it's really hard to justify these when you can get a deluxe class Transformer for cheaper. And it's just really hard to justify that kind of price when you can get a better quality toy for a cheaper price. I like what they represent. I like the idea of transforming Digimon again that aren't the Fusion figures. And I do like the entire idea behind it. I think it was just executed kind of poorly. And for $14.99, I just expect a little bit more, given the fact that the Power Ranger Zords are cheaper and better toys than this. But they're all right. I don't recommend picking them up at $14.99 if they are cheaper elsewhere. Maybe about $11.99 or so might be all right for these, but as it stands, they're just not really worth it. Like I said, I like the concept. The execution is just a little poor, but they're still really fun, and I think kids will get a kick out of them. Plus, it's a nice way to get a blue Fusion Loader for any sort of cosplay purposes. But at the prices they're going for on eBay, you might as well just get a blue cross-loader from Japan. So, neat idea, bad execution, but overall, it's a your mileage may vary kind of recommendation. Thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.